What's good, YouTube? Now we want to talk about the mega fight between Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo. What was supposed to be the mega fight, but it ended in 13 seconds, which actually beats Ronda Rousey's record for the fastest knockout in the UFC, right? Ronda Rousey had 14 seconds. Man, Sess, what the fuck, man? We were both wrong, B. We both had Aldo.
Man.
And I had Weidman. Nigga wrong than a motherfucker on that video, man.
I went 1-for-1 that night, man. I picked Luke Rockhold because I personally never thought that Chris Weidman was that good.
Yeah.
Even before the fight started, I was sitting next to a friend of mine, and I told him, I said, look, he hits hard than a motherfucker. He's naturally heavy-handed, and he's farm boy strong. But that's it. Nothing else. Mm-hmm. So I came out good on that one. But the Conor McGregor Jose Aldo fight, man, absolutely surprised. I mean, jaw on the ground, almost broke one of my chairs in the house because I was so fucking mad, man. Where do I begin? Well, let's just start from the top, man. I honestly believe the shit talking got under Jose Aldo's skin. Yep. You know, all the trash talking, all the hype leading up to the fight got under his skin, man. It was evident when I seen him coming out, because that's the way I assess a fight. I assess a fight from when the guys are walking to the ring until the first bell rings. Okay?
Right.
When he was walking to the ring, he was wound up. He was very wound up. And I understand it from the standpoint of, I'm ready to get this motherfucker. I understand that. You know, we all feel like that. But when that bell sounds, or when they say, let's get it on, and you're stiff, that's the way I know that the moment has gotten to you. Yep. Jose Aldo coming out was extremely stiff. If you go back and you watch the first round before he gets knocked out, which is, I guess you gotta watch the first, 10 seconds. and look at him. He's literally standing straight up, and he's trying to move his upper body, but his legs aren't moving.
Right.
He's literally standing right in front of Conor McGregor, and he lines himself up perfectly with McGregor's left hand. I'll give McGregor 100% props on this. That motherfucker was as cool as the other side of the pillow. When they said, let's get it on, he was not worried about what Jose Aldo was going to do. Jose Aldo, 25-1, the more skilled, experienced guy, was worried about what Conor McGregor was going to do. And it was evident because he leaped right into a left hand. What that told me was, the first thing it told me was that Conor McGregor's in and out movement created very, very, very good distance. Yeah. He was jumping back and forth, and I could tell that Aldo couldn't get a read on him. And just like a lot of fighters, man, I've been guilty of this myself. When there is no action, you tend to want to hit the guy with your best shot. You know, and I'm not gonna say with your best shot, you tend to want to force some type of exchange because you need to hit him, or you need to get hit, or duck a punch just to know, fuck, you know, I'm here. You know, the moment is real. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I could tell that Aldo needed to get at McGregor. He just didn't know how to get inside of him. So what is the first thing he does, man? He did 3 of the worst fucking moves I've ever seen in my life, okay? I broke this shit down. All the YouTube guys out there, all the viewers, go back and watch it, okay? They're standing in front of each other. Aldo fakes a left, and came with his right hand, okay? Now, I'm sorry, it was 4 moves. He faked the left, faked the right hand, and then tried to throw a left hook. How the fuck are you gonna do that when you 2 miles away from the dude? You can't do that. Yeah. What happens? Conor McGregor simply stepped back, shot a beautiful 6-inch crisp left hand. And what's even more fucked up is I know that was the punch. If there was any punch that Jose Aldo trained to not get hit with, it was the straight fucking left hand. And for him to come in there like that, man, he just, I mean, he got his ass. I can't really say he got his ass whooped, but he got obliterated. I mean, he got knocked the fuck out.
He got worse than getting his ass whooped.
You know? And I mean, you know, so, you know, props to Conor McGregor, man. McGregor even said in a post-fight interview, he said, you know, you hate for it to end like that, you know, and he said, I really wanted it to go longer, but the result would have been the same.
Yep.
You know, and from the way that from the way he knocked out Aldo, I can't disagree with that, man. You know, I was really upset. You know, I was going so far as to say that it wasn't what McGregor did, it was what Aldo did. Yeah. You know, and that's one way to look at it. But at the end of the day, McGregor did a beautiful step back left hand. I mean, he and you can even make a point, a case that he set it up. Like I said, he set it up with the in and out movement, man. So I really, really, really hope there's a rematch. I would love to see these guys go at least 2 rounds. I mean, damn, I don't even care who wins. I just want
a full fucking round in there.
Give me a full fucking round. That's all I ask for, just a full round. You know, full 2.
Yeah.
You know, because I really want to see what Conor McGregor has. I don't, because up until this point, I've been extremely crucial on him. I've labeled him a 1-2 fighter, meaning his money is the right left hand. That's his money shot. You know, I haven't seen much of what he can do, and I really want to see him tested. You know, he beat the absolute best guy out there, so my hat's off to him, props to him. I'm not going to hate on him. I'm not going to say nothing bad about him.
Nah.
He's great for the sport. I love his attitude. And, you know, man, the sky's the limit. Hopefully he makes as much money as he wants to make.
So he's basically talking about going to 155 or maybe Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar just came out, basically said he loves the idea of a Conor McGregor matchup. Yep. Which one do you think he should do, man?
He needs to fight Frankie Edgar.
Okay.
I'm telling everybody right now, and I want everybody to quote me on this and remember I said this. At 155, he won't he won't be as good at 55. And let me break that down. First of all, he's fighting in a smaller division. He shouldn't be fighting at 145 pounds. He should be at 155.
Right.
Okay. But here's the problem with that. For one, his power is not going to be where it is. I think the main reason why Conor McGregor hits so hard is because he walks around at probably 170, 75 pounds, and he's cutting a shitload of weight. You know, you still gonna take that power with you. I mean, especially when you're dropping down to the lower weight classes from so much.
Power is the last thing to go.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, the problem with him going to 155 is, yes, he's still gonna have some pop in his punch, but he won't be dropping these guys the way that he's dropping them now. You know, he's gonna have to widen his skill set if he goes to a bigger division. Because what's gonna happen when them cats take that left hand and they give you 2 more back? You know, so I don't think he should go to 55. I think he should stay at 45 and he should fight Frankie Edgar, or let's do Aldo versus Edgar versus McGregor. You know, however you want to do that, however you want to break that down. You know, Frankie Edgar just won his last fight, so, you know, it probably would be best for him to go ahead on and fight Conor McGregor. But Jose Aldo he shouldn't lose much, man. This was just something that happened. You know, he should at least be able to fight Edgar for a #1 contender spot and go on and fight McGregor in a rematch if he wins. And if he doesn't, shit, we know what it is.
We know what it is. All right, YouTube, broken down to a science by my man Sess. That's what he's here for. He is the science king, people.
Thank you.
Let us know what you think. Do what you do in the comment section. We'll be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.